Guys, so time to figure out how we will use the ratios and proportion stuff and figuring out the currents in different branches of a 3 or more branch circuit. Instead of using current division rule, we are going to use ratio and proportion. In the last video, we discussed all these basic things that will help us to find our answers, and I'm gonna skip all this part because I hope that you have seen the video. If not, go to it. And we also saw that, oh boss, I need a proper management more than this, right? Anyway, we also saw that current is inversely proportional to the resistance when they are trying to be forced by a same source of force, and if the ratio of resistances are A and B, current will have B is to A. Okay, that is enough for a quick revision. Now let's figure out how we will deal with a circuit having 3 branches like this. If you remember, we discussed that for a 3-branch circuit, if you want to apply current division rule, then say hello to this formula. This is the formula that you will have to apply. We discussed in the first video, and if you're not ready to apply this formula, there is no other way to solve things. Ha! Kidding. I figured out a new easy way, and that is what we are going to discuss now. So if you want to apply current division rule, you will have to remember this formula at first. If you remember this formula, then you come to this step and do all this calculation. And for your confirmation, I won't lie to you, I wrote 2 here instead of 6 because I was seriously messed up and I forgot. So these are the silliest mistake that we do. Even I did. An example is here. Okay, so how do we use our method to figure it out? See, first we have to write the ratio of the resistances, that is 2 ohm, 4 ohm and 6 ohm. All of these are in ohms, okay? So these are the ratios, and the ratio will be, I guess, 1:2:3, right? And then current is going to be an inverse ratio, so we will write 1/1. This one is this one, then 1/2, and then 1/3. So the ratio will be 6:3:2. This is the deal. That is our important thing. We have the ratio part and we have the total current, that is 6. Now if we want to find out current in this branch, that is I1, we will take part of I1, that is 6, upon the total, that is 6 plus 3, 9, 9 plus 2, 11, into 6. That is the total current, right? That is 6. So that gives us 36/11. Okay, if we want to find out I2, we will take part of this, that is 3, upon the total of the parts, that is 6 plus 2 plus 3, again 11, into the total current, that is 6, that is 18/11. If we want to find out I3, we will take part of this, that is 2, upon the total of 6 plus 3 plus 2, that is 11, into the total current, that is 12/11. Right? So that is how we are going to get our amperes. If you want to check if these values are true, just add them all. I1 plus I2 plus I3, that is 36/11 plus 18/11 plus 12/11. These are, I think, 20, 30, 30 plus 36, that is 66/11, and that is 6 ampere. That is the total current we were given. So I think that this method will work better for you, better than remembering this formula, then applying it for I1. Then after you figure out I1, you have to apply it for I2, and it has got a different number over here. Then I3 has got a different number over here. So we'll have to remember 3 things. Instead, you can just recall your 10th class basic of 2 things: the ratios and proportion, and how do you apply them to get the answer. In this, you have to see only the ratio of resistance, then you have to inverse it, because of course when V is equals to IR and V is the same force applied on 3 or more resistance, that is, they are in parallel, we have I inversely proportional to R. And then we have this ratio, and after you have this ratio, all you have to do is apply the very basic of ratios and proportion. That is this formula. I hope it was helpful for you, and if not, do let me know where you are stuck, what is the trouble. We will try to figure out more easier way to complex problem. Thank you so much.